We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It'll be a championship series contest here in Diamond Dynasty between New York City and New York. And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, number 4.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Turner has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Trevor Story, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Striding in, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Santana. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ripped down the first base line. Trout, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And the throw's in fact dropped. Runner goes for second, and this one runs in on him as he. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. And he'll step off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Gerard Dyson. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped high in the air. Reynolds has a play. 2 down. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Cruz is after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Ready now, Edwin Encarnacion trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 0-1 the count. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Brock leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pitch outside, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And now the runner's trying for third. Fouled off. Runner's on his way to third. A pitch out. The throw. And this is going to short hop him at third as it skips down the line. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Once again, a 3-2. There's ball 4. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury from the stretch. Way in front of that fastball.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Sanchez has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is striding into the box, Mark Reynolds, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Carpenter is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And so coming to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And a breaking ball stays outside. This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. So here now is the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Popped him up. Oh, and he can't make the play. 2 out, nobody on. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Struck him out, so he makes quick. Into the box now, Ted Williams, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Hit out towards second. Turner loves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. First pitch on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story, runner in scoring position with Sukan. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Turner fields it cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Into the box now, D. Gordon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike, 2-1. And he'll step off and try again. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. And he'll scramble back to first safely. Here's Gerard Dyson.
Number 1.
Here's a look over to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Another look to first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And he's safe. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2-2.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Into the box, Trey Turner, and their runners at the corners now. A ball and no strikes. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Ball 2. He's running. Pitch inside, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lou Brock, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The count now at 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Williams is there. Let's see if they try it. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
A sinker over the outside corner for strike two. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to Ellsbury. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
A bouncer up the middle. Kingery's there. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. From the belt, the pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Ellsbury at third with 2 away. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
So now Carlos Santana, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He swings and misses, throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. The 0-1 delivery. And that one just missed outside. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. But that one rolls foul. Another full count pitch home. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning. Is that?
Now batting, the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now a flare out to left center. Story is there, and he puts it away. Now in the box, Mike Trout 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Mike
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Encarnacion is there for it. 1 down. So 1 away now. Here's Nelson Cruz. Now here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
I got to count 2-2.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Third baseman, Mark Runoff.
This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Encarnacion, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row?
And he will get there to make the running play. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And he will scramble back to third but get there safely. Well set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Sliders in for a strike.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lou Brock. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Dyson takes his lead at third with 1 away. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, he makes the stop. He is out. Edwin Encarnacion now. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. In now, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Nobody out, runner on first. And there's ball 1. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, Dero, you hit it. It's been the story of 2 really good pitchers, 2 power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away.
Rhys Hoskins will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit out towards second. Turner has it to Gordon for one. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. Kingery. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Runners are at the corners with one man out. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a sharp slider taken low. From the belt, kicks and deals, and a breaking ball stays outside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. But I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with two away now. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High in the air down the right field line. Ellsbury is under it. And that ends the inning. Kenta Maeda gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury.
Right fielder.
Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
Now playing left field, number 10, Hunter.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz giving chase, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez.
Eduardo Nunez.
Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So now Carlos Santana. It was a walk in his last trip. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Up around the face. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Ready once again, Mike Trout. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Center fielder.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Mike Trout goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Up and in for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he will dive headlong for the base, but he makes the play for out number 2. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Anibal Sanchez. He struck out in.
Pitcher, Anibal Sanchez.
Nelson Cruz is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Nelson Cruz.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go D. Gordon. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Lifted down the line in left.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Breaking ball in for a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Renfroe is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gerard Dyson will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a ball, 1-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on.
Well, the play's been made, and that.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Ellsbury is under it. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more. Matt Carpenter is working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Stepping up now, Hunter Renfroe. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Trey Turner.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw across the diamond by Reynolds gets him for the first down. Next will be the
Batting. Center fielder. Lou.
first offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And no swing apparently. Ball one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Story scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Edwin Encarnacion now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And that will conclude matters here. Standing in, Kenta Maeda, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Number 4.
Dylan Betances gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. He's set and the pitch. Late that time for a strike. Missed with a breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 90.
And the right fielder is there to make. Settling in now. Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then. It's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Javier Baez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Bounce towards the second baseman. And there are 2 away now. Here's Carl.
A catcher, number 41, Carlos.
Gary Sanchez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. The 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's the center field.
Leading out for New York City, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Encarnacion might try to make a play on it. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-2 count and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Sanchez is over to take a look. Another 0-2 coming. Missed with a breaking ball. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And now a pitch on the way. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
How about it? Right fielder, Nelson
Aroldis Chapman answers. The call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. From the stretch. To short. Slide and a stop by Gordon. The throw. And that's an incredible effort to get the 2nd out of the inning.
How about it?
Edwin Diaz takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. And misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
Hard hit toward the hole. And he is in there. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Anibal Sanchez. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
First for your victorious
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. We'll have Diamond Dynasty Championship Series action between New York City and New York. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And in steps Scott Kingery. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, number 4.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Drilled to first. Taken in by Encarnacion. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Little tapper down the first baseline. That winds up foul for the second strike. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Around first, digging for 2.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Story takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Strike one to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Turner shading to his right. 2 down. So stepping in, Nelson Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dyson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That rolls foul for strike one. So 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Gordon ahead, 3 balls and a strike.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And that's out number 1. Digging in, Gerard Dyson. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
The 2-2. And another foul ball. 1 man out. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Story ranging into the outfield. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. Cruz will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And that is through into right field for a single. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. At the plate, D. Gordon.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. At the plate, Ken Griffey. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Short, hit hard, played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Digging in, Carlos Carrasco. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Number 4.
Now to the plate, Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job. At the plate, Lou Brock. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. Hard on the ground towards short. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. So digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion. Now a move over to first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there. Now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Brock leads off second with nobody out. Spin and a throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Ballman 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Ellsbury has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
And the runner's breaking for third. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. But he'll be in there easily. First delivery to him on the way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The runner's breaking for home. Pitches a ball. And a ridiculous way to... Ready for another chance, Trevor Story. And he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside-the-park home run his first time up. Popped up. 1 away here to begin the third. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Strasburg comes set. First pitch on the way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Stays alive, still 0-2. Encarnacion into foul territory, and no one will get this one. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brock waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And right into the shift. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Eduardo Nunez.
Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's Carlos Santana now. And now he'll step off quickly and lift the runner back. Before the first pitch, a check at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So striding forward now.
Hector Steven Strasburg.
Throw over to the bag, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is high. The throw.
He's safe.
Runner breaks for third. Strike taken. The throw.
No, he's safe.
Nunez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. D. Gordon, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Runners going. Flying toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Strasburg rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. They'll score easily as they extend the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 game. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Dyson is 5'10" tall, bats left but throws right-handed. Normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play. Hit the short. Story picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fouled away. 1-2, here it comes. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a foul tip is held onto by Santana, and that'll go down as a punch out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Pulled toward right center field. Brock waits on it, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Lou Brock. He's set. Fourth inning. He's set and the pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a fastball just a bit high. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly it just looked on that last pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Edwin Encarnacion becomes out number 2 this inning. Ground ball foul down the left side. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. 0-2 count and the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Gordon. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Popped him up. Encarnacion waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And in steps Scott Kingery. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Chopped in front of home plate, and he'll pounce on this quick. Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Now here it comes. Grounded to short. Story throws it in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So now Carlos Santana, so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Bounce it to the left side. Chapman's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. The high fastball is in there.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the ball bounced out to the shortstop, Gordon. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the... Stepping into the box, D. Gordon. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. No balls and 1 strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Lifted the other way to left center. Gordon is in pursuit. 2 gone. So striding in, Trey Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. High and deep down the left field line. Gordon sprinting after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Swung on and missed, and that's leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Here's D. Gordon now. He struck out and flied out. 0-for-2 so far. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Nunez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Striding in, Ken Griffey. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the
off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gordon trying to get there. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner will score from first. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Rhys Hoskins will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Back up the middle. Gordon is there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is. Nolan Ryan comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. First delivery to him on the way. And the breaking ball stays outside. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting, right fielder.
Pitch home to Ellsbury. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first base. And in steps.
Leading out for New York City, second baseman, number 4.
He's set. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Digging in, Trevor Story. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Strasburg with a check at first. And the run. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Dylan Betances
Enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner going a second time. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead. Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Pingree ranging into shallow right. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch inside. The throw. Now a pickoff play at second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. 3-0 now. That one's in there. 3-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now in that game.
Oh, and he's daydreaming, and they pick him off. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on. Base here. Nelson Cruz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Nelson Cruz.
Runners off for second, and it's fouled away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's on the move again from first. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Edwin Diaz will be on the mound to start the 9th inning. In his job at becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And Ellsbury will put this one away for route number 2. Into the box now, D. Gordon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off there, 1-0. Popped him up. Nunez has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, D. Gordon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Two and 1. Three and 1. Gerard Dyson waits on deck. And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Once more, a throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. Throw won't get him. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 1-0. He's running again. Pitch outside. The throw.
He's safe.
And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3. Trey Turner is on deck. Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting it. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Trey Turner, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. David Robertson comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Here's the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that winning run stays at third with 1 away now. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
And it's 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now. Hit hard to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw arm to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. Into the box now, Ken Griffey. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat. Brock's coming in. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. So here now is the pitcher, David Robertson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now he's able to get a glove on that one. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And in steps Scott Kingery. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with the 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless tie. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Vladimir Guerrero will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Cutter runs outside, ball 1. A ball and a strike. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side. So we'll. Roberto Ozuna takes the mound to start the 11th inning. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Swings through it for strike number 2. Struck him out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Encarnacion is there, and on one pitch, Trout is retired. Into the box, Nelson Cruz. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So now batting, D. Gordon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Here's the 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Chapman has a play. 2 down. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Sanchez is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. In now, Gary Sanchez, as he's set to go to lead off the top half. Hit on the ground out to short. Gordon is up with it, and that's the first out. Ready once again, Matt Chapman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's out number 2. Digging in once again, D. Gordon. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Hit out towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Robertson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ted Williams will be called.
Now coming in the pinch, Ted Williams.
Aroldis Chapman trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Frank Thomas will start.
Frank Thomas.
And they just don't want to deal with Big Frank here, so they'll give him first on the intentional walk.
The batter.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Scott Kingery. Here's the first pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Ellsbury is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Adam Ottavino will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first down. Standing in, Edwin Encarnacion. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. He's in there for a full count now, 3-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play. Stepping up now, Trevor Story. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. Chopped toward the second baseman. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. First pitch of the at-bat. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Another full count offering on its way. And he lays off, ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. The ballman, 2 strikes. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. But no chance to recover. Cruz is on at first after the strikeout. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early. 1 out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Craig Kimbrell. Now a bunt attempt here. Chapman has it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and that means 13. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Bounce to first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's D. Gordon now, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Popped him up. Gordon into shallow left. He's there to track it down, and that'll end. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Hit out towards second. On to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? One away. First delivery to him on the way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Bases are empty. One man out. 1-2 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here comes the first pitch. Push to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So now it'll be. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. He's not going to get him as he swipes second. A throw behind the runner at second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now a spin and another throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. And now he'll go back to second another time here, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. The 1-0 pitch out, nothing doing. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Now the 2-0 sent on the ground out to second. Kingery's there on the first, and we're headed for a 15th as that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Adam Ottavino, and he'll be the one to begin the inning.
Adam Ottavino.
Eugenio Suarez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he pops it up back behind second base. Gordon is there for it. He's got it one away. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. His line not pretty. 0 for 6 in the game. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Weak roller right side. He's got to hurry. And he'll get in there safely. Ready for another shot now, Trevor Story. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the first pitch. Well hit to right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
He's fouled.
3 balls, 1 strike.
A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. So stepping. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Here he is in his 3rd inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
And there's ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Here's Nelson Cruz. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in standing. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Ellsbury on the move. But this will land out there just foul. The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Fouled away.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he drops it. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. And he's got him. Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike. And that misses 1-1.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. Now a 5-3 game. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. But he's safe at third as he's...
Now back. Third baseman.
Andrew Miller gets to pitch in this one after all as he answers the call in the 15th inning. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner's back. Trout, the runner at third. Cruz at second. Sanchez is over at first with 1 away. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that... Will Smith gets to pitch in this one after all as he answers the call in the 15th inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. He went down on strikes last time up. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
He's down on strikes again. And that's the 6th time he's punched out today. That is just miserable. And that one just missed outside.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
3-0 to him now. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. That one's in there. 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now he'll step off. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. The 1-0 home. Misses for the 2nd ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks.
From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between New York and Barcelona. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Now for New York, shortstop, D. Gordon.
Here comes. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, 3-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Coming to the plate now, Gerard Dyson. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. At the plate, Trey Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. Runners on the move for second. And this one's in the dirt, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 2-0 count, the pitch, fouled off. Dyson, the runner at second with one away. Now a pickoff play at second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost got caught out there. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Pickoff move to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. And now the runner's trying for third. Still even at 2-2. One out and a runner on second base. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Batting fourth, center fielder.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely.
And now they've got him in a rundown, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. To third. Taken in by Brett. A throw to the plate. Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 is taken for strike two.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
There's a base hit on the line. 1 run is scored. Now to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Strike one to start the at-bat. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Stepping into the box, Hanley Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just...
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez, a strikeout victim, and there's one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hit out towards second. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. At the plate, George Brett looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Dyson is under it, and he makes the catch. So now Carlos Santana. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. So digging in now, D. Gordon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Brett is there for it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Now that's when you know it's a good.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Now at the plate, Champ, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High in the air out to center field.
Brock's in pursuit.
2 down. At the plate, Ted Williams trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lou Brock, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but this is a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball one.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
To short, to his right, Champ. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Edwin Encarnacion now. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 0-1. Here it comes. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike two.
Nope.
Down and away. It's a ball and two strikes.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Guerrero going back at the track. The wall. And it's gone as they add still another. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And that's the second out. Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Brett is there, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Francisco Mejia, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brock has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So 1 away in the inning, but danger lurks in the person of Vlad Guerrero. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Count even at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. Turner loves it, and there are 2 away now. So striding forward now, number 34. He stands in for the first time in this one. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Brock waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Riding in once again, Carlos Santana. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams on the move, 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steve Hunt, in his first appearance. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Hit down the line at first. Martinez is up with it, and he is out on the tag. Here's D. Gordon now. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. One and one.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or he's going to drive the ball the other way?
Popped him up. Champ over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brock has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Standing in, Victor Robles. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are two gone. Now at the plate, George Brett flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Chopped weakly to the left. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Left fielder,
Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there he goes towards second. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. He'll try it again from first. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. You're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1. Might as well fish a little bit further.
And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Edwin Encarnacion comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches. That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And a curveball swung on and missed. And a great. Stepping in, Edgar Martinez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Hit well on the ground to first. Taken in by Encarnacion, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Champ. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ted Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Popped him up. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Sliders in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Ramirez over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, Carlos Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. dribbled up the line, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good. Striding in, Francisco Mejia. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
This one doesn't look good so far.
A dive by Gordon. He goes to first. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off at first. Is really a well-balanced hitter. It doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready now, number 34 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Melky Cabrera has grabbed the bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Nunez shading to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Hanley Ramirez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Victor Robles digging in now. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
Third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Brock ranging back. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Now he's safe at third, as on the play 3 runs come across to score. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a high pop-up. Turner is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run and score. Raisel Iglesias is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Nelson Cruz is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Grounded down the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's D. Gordon now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 now. Iglesias rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Hit out towards second. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit. Dyson off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Aroldis Chapman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Santana has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Ted Williams. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. High in the air into shallow left center. Gordon is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Ramirez. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Williams is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out. Digging in and looking. For more, Vladimir Guerrero. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Count now a ball and a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Brock. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Raisel Iglesias. And he's getting his first plate. Eric Karros will pinch hit here, and he's the potential time. Roberto Ozuna answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a slurve taken for a strike, 1-1. Ozuna stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slurve. The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-2. Missed with a breaking ball. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And it's back to the top of the time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. High and deep to right center. After it is Ellsbury. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Mondesi rounds third and is striding for home. He will score. It's a 4-4 game. Victor Robles is digging in now. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting.
And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late.
Number 5. Go.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Rock's coming in. He makes the play. A great catch on the run. Jake McGee comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th. From the stretch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. McGee's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. 0-1 count and the pitch. Little dribbler back at him. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. And a